Matthew chapter 26, verse 36 through 55. Jesus went with his disciples to a place called Gethsemane. When they got there, he told them, "Sit here while I go over there and pray." Jesus took along Peter and the two brothers, James and John. He was very sad and troubled, and he said to them, "My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death. Stay here and keep awake with me." Jesus walked on a little way. Then he knelt with his face to the ground and he prayed, "My Father, if it is possible, don't make me suffer by having me drink from this cup, but do what you want and not what I want." He came back and he found his disciples sleeping. So he said to Peter, "Can't any of you stay awake with me for just 1 hour? Stay awake and pray that you won't be tested. You want to do what is right, but you are weak." Again Jesus went and prayed and said, "My Father, if there is no other way, and I must suffer, I will still do what you want." Jesus came back and he found them sleeping again. They simply could not keep their eyes open. He left them and he prayed the same prayer once more. Finally, Jesus returned to his disciples and he said, "Are you still sleeping and resting? The time has come for the Son of Man to be handed over to sinners. Get up, let's go. The one who will betray me is already here." Jesus was still speaking when Judas the betrayer came up. He was one of the 12 disciples, and a large mob, armed with swords and clubs, was with him. They had been sent by the chief priests and the nation's leaders. Judas had told them ahead of time, "Arrest the man I greet with a kiss." Judas walked right up to Jesus and said, "Hello, teacher." Then Judas kissed him. Jesus replied, "My friend, why are you here?" The man grabbed Jesus and arrested him. One of Jesus' followers pulled out a sword. He struck the servant of the high priest and cut off his ear. But Jesus told him, "Put your sword away. Anyone who lives by fighting will die by fighting. Don't you know that I could ask my Father, and right away he would send me more than 12 armies of angels? But then, how could the words of the Scriptures come true, which say that this must happen?" Jesus said to the mob, "Why do you come with swords and clubs to arrest me like a criminal? Day after day I sat and I taught in the temple, and you didn't arrest me. But all this happened so that what the prophets wrote would come true." All of Jesus' disciples left him and ran away.